The new Galaxy S10 is here and it's packing some pretty impressive battery life. But what if there's a way to significantly increase the amount of battery life you can get out of it? Well, from the results I found in this test, there is, and it's by using night mode on the Galaxy S10, which you can easily toggle on in the notification panel. Many of you know that the S10 uses an OLED display, just like many other phones on the market, but what you might not know is that displaying black or dark pixels uses much less power compared to white ones. This test by S10 shows just how much more power the color white takes on OLED displays compared to black, and with red and green taking significantly less power than blue. Now if you've got a phone with an LCD display, like the iPhone XR, this won't work because unlike OLED, it lights up the whole display panel. With OLED, each pixel is individually backlit, so if it's displaying true black, it's completely turned off and isn't using any power. So to test this out, we displayed the Reddit homepage, which is almost completely white, and measured the battery drain after 2 hours. And then we did the same thing using Samsung's night mode enabled. Before we began, we closed background apps, set the power mode to optimized, turned off the blue light filter, turned off adaptive brightness, and set the brightness to the max to show just how big of a difference night mode can make if you're maxing out the brightness. I used Samsung's browser for this since Chrome isn't currently affected by night mode, but Android Q is bringing a dark mode to Chrome soon, so that's pretty exciting. Now let's get into our battery test. After spending 2 hours on the Reddit homepage with night mode turned on, the battery went from 100% to 92%. Which is actually really impressive considering the phone was at maximum brightness. We then charged it back up to 100%, turned off night mode and ran the test again. This time, the battery went from 100% to a much lower 80%. That's a pretty decent difference for simply turning on night mode, and that's with power mode set to optimized. Now imagine if we used high performance mode, which makes the display even brighter. Also, if we would have extended the test until the battery fully drained, just enabling night mode would make the battery last an extra 15 hours compared to having it disabled. So anyone who does a lot of browsing on bright or white pages should definitely take advantage of night mode to save some extra battery life. But wait, there are even more things you can do. Simply using a black or dark wallpaper compared to the stock wallpaper will help save battery life as well. S10 also tested brightness versus battery consumption, and if you look at this graph, you'll see the battery drain shot through the roof when above 80% brightness. So make sure you don't go above that if you care about battery life. Even better, just use adaptive brightness and it'll adjust to match your environment. This way, you're not wasting battery power while you're indoors. Another important thing to mention is that you should set your screen timeout duration to as short as is convenient for you. If you set it to 10 minutes and constantly forget to turn off your screen, your battery will drain much more quickly. Finally, if you're running low on battery and need to stretch it out a few more hours, Samsung's built-in battery saving mode works incredibly well. If this video helped you out, make sure to like and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.